Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, what is up? It is your boy, Matthew, here for another live stream, and today we're going to be covering severe weather as usual. Starting. We're just going to double check that we are actually live, and it is confirmed, I think. I'm going to let it do this real quick. We are live. I repeat, we are live and well. So, today we're going to be covering severe weather in the central United States. It's no longer in Texas and Oklahoma. We got it up in Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Nebraska. We even do have some enhanced risk and some tornado warnings and some severe thunderstorm warnings in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, and some of the eastern states, like I just mentioned. Ohio looks to be getting affected a little bit as this large low-pressure system continues to churn its way through the Midwestern regions of the United States. Yeah, they just issued they issued it earlier today. I'm a little late on that, but yeah, if you guys didn't know, this moderate risk has been around for a little while today. It's really interesting because I just watched Reed Timmer's live stream. If you don't know who Reed Timmer is, he's a storm researcher / meteorologist. I think he got like a PhD in it, so it would be Dr. Reed Timmer. So yeah, he actually deployed a rocket into a tornado, a wedge tornado, and it went like, I think 33,000 feet into the tornado, like a loft that's 33,000 feet, and yeah, he's getting live data shots. So it's been extremely exciting, but also very dangerous this evening. So without further ado, you guys know the drill. We're gonna post this on Twitter so we can get our people in here as always. So let's do that real quick. Meanwhile, here I'm gonna just give you guys something to look at as I do this. And like I said, if you're watching this after, you're feel free to jump forward about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So, alright, let's zoom into something, and let's do this. I'm going to be on Twitter for just a second. I'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, I am back from the intervention. I feel like I should have a screen that should literally say like stand by, or like, you know, I still have to work with OBS with that. But anyways, just put the link on Twitter, so hopefully you can get some more people in here as the minutes go on, because a lot of my people are on Twitter, and they do find out about my streams through Twitter, not directly through YouTube most of the time. So here we go. So we got a squall line, or a mini one, looks to be in western Illinois right now, which is right in the moderate risk zone. Tornado warnings look to be, here, let's check that out actually. So if we go back, it looks as if, you know what, Pivotal Weather says it best. Let's see, looks like you got 2, 3, 4 tornado warnings. We got here. Let's pull up Epic Pen as always. So we got. Let's just wait for that, and there we go. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the tornado warnings and whatever, you got 2 over here and looks like New Jersey, and you got 2 in Kansas. Now, if you guys don't see where I just circled because it's green and extremely light, there it is again. So these are the 2 tornado warnings as of right now. I'm going to start with this one right over here in northern Kansas. Looks like it has 2 tornado warnings. What looks to be the exact same cell. So let's just go there real quick. Let's find out where that is. So that's in northern Kansas. So we're going to back up here. This is very, very interesting on what's happening right now. Let's go to northern Kansas. Here we go. There we go. And let's go to this northern radar because, I mean, you can't really get good coverage with this one. So with pivotal weather, it looks like it is... If I pinpoint this the right way, I believe it's... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I'm just trying to calculate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it would be this cell right here. This is the cell that would be under the tornado warning in Mooresville, Kansas. That's what it's looking like. So, yeah. This is going to be a very interesting event as to how this cell is going to be developing. Has 2 tornado warnings on it. This is in northern Kansas. Mooresville, Kansas, or let's see, Waterville, Kansas, it looks like. Just to the southeast of this main cell, which looks to have developed rather quickly, and I'm already seeing some very, very strong convection. I'm going to turn that, or not convection, I'm sorry, vorticity. I'm already seeing a very strong signature. I'm going to stop it. Now, if you guys can see that, I'm going to circle the region where I want you guys to focus in on. It's right in here. Now, it's going a little bit slower, so I hope you guys can see what's happening. So, I'm seeing a hook echo. Now, hook echo is where this tornado would be located at. Now, here it is. You can see that notch, and now it's right here. That would be where the tornado is right now. So, right in this X region, just to the northeast of Mooresville, Kansas, just about to cross the border. It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that's about to enter Nebraska if it keeps its strength up. Yeah, this looks like it has a very strong notch on it. Let's check the velocity image and see what that's given us. Like I said, I'll be checking chat every few minutes, so if you guys want to say something, then feel free to comment or like and subscribe as we go throughout this live stream if you are interested. So, anyways, you can see a very, very strong velocity signature just in the northeast of Mooresville, Kansas, or Haddam. I think that's how you say it. Haddam, Kansas. Looks to have a very, very strong signature. We're going to go to this tornado warning near Haddam and Mooresville, Kansas. And we're going to see what we can get out of this. So this is in Topeka, Kansas. I'm just going to try and see if I can find this. Eastern Washington County. Let's see. Right. So this is in Missouri. This is Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, this is... I'm trying to see where this may have impacted anywhere. Alright, radar indicated, radar indicated, and radar indicated. These are all, I believe, radar indicated rotation. Yep, these are all radar indicated. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I can see where it says source radar indicated. Source, that would be, yeah, tornado radar indicated down here, or the same thing right here. Now, you can just see, the first one looks to be in, the National Weather Service in Topeka, Kansas issued this one, which I believe would be this one. Let's see, it's at 7:54 p.m. Central Time, which would be about, 5 minutes ago. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Washington, Kansas, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Sounds like our cell. And then tornado ping pong size hail So that's relatively decent sized hail that is coming from the core of this very cell. So that's very interesting to note. So like I said, for anyone that's new in here, welcome to the stream. Feel free to ask any questions, chime in, add some comments of concerns, or yeah, just grab your popcorn and watch away. So anyways, this storm will be near around Hanover around 8:10. Hanover is right here. Yep, this is our cell right here. So if you don't know where Hanover is right here. That is a G, and that is definitely not a good circle. Hanover is right here. The center of the rotation would be right in this specific area. If I zoned it in right there, that's where this notch would be located. And the notch is where the tornado would be. Let's just backspace this a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go to normal reflectivity mode with this radar, just so you guys can see where this notch in this tornado is. All this is radar confirmed. However, this one near Hanover, Kansas is, I would say, would have to be confirmed by weather spotters if they saw it. Because if you guys don't really understand, if you guys are just joining in, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to slow this down really, you can see the notch. There it is. Very, very strong notch right there. And it's heading this way. That's a very, very strong signature. I'm going to just dampen that a little bit just so you guys can see. So it's following this path. Looks to have spawned over Haddam, Kansas. So you guys can see where this cell is coming from. So as we play this a little fast, I'm going to play this just a little bit faster just so we can get some perspective. So there's the cell, and then it's following this same trend, and it's about to cross into Nebraska. It's about to cross into Nebraska momentarily. So if you guys don't know, this is the Kansas-Nebraska border up here, this thicker line. And the cell, or the tornado warning cell, is right here. So it's about to cross into Nebraska. So any county that is north of here, which looks to be Odell, Nebraska. If you guys can't see where I'm looking, it's right where I just put that black line. You can see it says Odell. Odell. I think it's Odell, not Odell, because those are two completely different things. But Odell, Nebraska looks to be in the crosshairs. You can see the area of interest. It may go just to the west of Odell, Nebraska. So this is gonna become very close. This looks like to be the center of town. Right now, Hanover, Kansas, looks to be the closest town to this area of rotation. So I would advise that if you live in southern Nebraska near Odell, I'm actually going to go to the radar up here and see if we can find some. So, this looks to be, alright, Odell, you got Barneston, Wymore, Rockford, Beatrice, all what look to be in the path of this incoming cell. So, if I were to issue a tornado warning, if I were to, I'm not part of the National Weather Service, so I'm legally not allowed to do that, nor do I know how. But anyways, if I were to do that, if I was the National Weather Service, I would issue a tornado warning for this area right here. So Wymore, Odell, and yeah, this will be the whole area of interest. You can see within about 10 minutes, this is where it's going to be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Looks like a very significant cell with very tight rotation, very tight notch. I wouldn't doubt if this had an actual confirmed tornado. It isn't confirmed. It is not confirmed by weather spotters. It is only radar confirmed. But according to my visuals and my knowledge of tornadoes and how they form and where they form and how, all that, this is really telling me that, for one, it has a really strong velocity signature. It's heading northeast really fast. It's sucking a lot of that inflow from the core, and it's creating a lot of havoc. So we're going to pull up storm tracking. So actually, as you can see, storm tracking takes it a little bit more to the east than what I previously had put on the screen. So tornado warning is most likely going to be issued for maybe Diller, Wymore, and Odell, so I wouldn't doubt if this is the new tornado warning right in here. Rockford, I would guess that it would have dissipated by then, but you never know. This is very tightly wrapped, so it could be a very long-lasting cell. It's very, very, looks very strong in rotation, like I kept saying over and over again. Let's see if there's anyone in the comments right now. There is not, and everyone left. That is perfectly fine. Like I said, we'll have dropouts of viewers and all that stuff. I'm not really too concerned about that. But anyways, let's just, I think we got this cell covered. You guys know, what I'm really trying to get at. If you live in southern Rockford County in Nebraska, in southern Nebraska, then take shelter. If you live anywhere with these locations on them, then please take shelter. I encourage you to. But anyways, we're going to proceed to the next batch of storms, since I got that one covered. So it looks like we got that one. I got a tornado watch extending from Oklahoma, which has already been battered by tornadoes, up through what looks to be Kansas, Oklahoma. I mean, no, what am I saying, Kansas? Yeah, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, and Iowa look to all be within the tornado watch parameter. If you don't know, the yellow shaded area is the tornado watch itself. You can see the orange is the severe thunderstorm warning. The severe thunderstorm warnings in plural. You can see that right there, right there. Those are all severe thunderstorm warnings. You got tornado warnings right here, like the ones I just covered. You got flash flood watches. You got flash flood warnings right there. The darker shade of green, I think, is the watch, and the lighter shade of green is the actual warning itself, where precipitation is currently falling. We got a few more areas of interest over there. In Nebraska and South Dakota, along with many river streams that have been affected by the severe weather over and over again. But this next area of interest is going to be in New Jersey. It looks like those tornado warnings are still in effect in New Jersey. It looks like we got two of them. If you guys can't see that, they're actually right there. So we're going to zone in on those cells, and we're going to see if they are strong tornado producers or have the potential to produce tornadoes or not. So we're just going to trash all that so it's not on our screens anymore. We're going to loop this once, and we're going to see what's going to be happening. So, yo, Storm Slatters, the moderator, the amazing subscriber, what is up? I was under severe thunderstorm warning earlier. Yeah, I mean, you guys, it's going to be an insane time in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, especially where you live, Storm Slatters. Yeah, a lot of these storms are moving east very fast, or I should say southeast, rather fast. Looks like, let's see where these, okay, so it looks like they're up here. So, I'm going to slow this down because I'm just going to try and interpret this for myself. So, the tornado warnings would be for up here, oops. So it looks as if right now I have, or no, I do see some rotation as this radar loop is playing out, especially with these two cells up here. I can see cell number 1 going that way and cell number 2 right there. You can see those are the tracks for where the rotation with these two cells has been. I'm going to zone in particularly on where these severe thunderstorm, these tornado warnings are. Let's just see here. Let's move that just so it's easier. So Mount Olive, and Stillwater, it looks like these two cells may actually converge. I got Mount Arlington and Dover. This is all in New Jersey, by the way. We got Coolbow, or however you say that. We got Blairstown, Knowlton. This is all in New Jersey, except for Coolbow. That's in Pennsylvania, because this, for perspective, is the border between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania obviously being to the left. So it looks like this cell right here near Mount Arlington, Dover, and Mount Olive look to be all in the crosshairs for this particular event. I'm going to look on velocity. I'm going to see if we can capture anything significant. And it looks like we do have somewhat of a velocity signature. You can see some strong reds. The center of the radar is to the southeast. So if I point, the southeast would be somewhat this way. This would be like south-southeast, but it's whatever. And got some rain, some winds moving towards the radar, some pushing out really fast. So obviously confirmed area of rotation. If I zone in real good, it would be right in here. So just to the south of Mount Olive, heading southeast. I would say about 35, 40 miles per hour. So yeah, it didn't really work out. So I'm waiting to see if we can get redevelopment to the west. New York City is under a tornado warning. New York City. Wait, hold on. Let me see. They probably refreshed. Let's see. New York City. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, I know where New York City is. I was just trying to say. I was like, wait. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, Mount Olive. Yeah, since New York City, you guys obviously know where New York City is, but I'll just give you guys a perspective. It's right in there. Obviously I can't really point it out that well. It'll be right in that area right there. That would be New York City. Right in that specific area. Looks like this is heading towards New York City. So it would be necessary to put them at least under some kind of tornado warning criteria. And I believe that they should give out like tornado advisories, considering how many false alarms there really are with like tornadoes. I think they should give out like advisories for, an advisory would be like, this storm has above a 50% chance of producing a tornado, but it's not entirely certain because it's only radar indicated. So it'd be a tornado advisory. A tornado warning would be it's verified, by ground and by radar, and take shelter immediately. I feel like it should be like that regardless, but yeah. New York City is under a tornado warning. Yeah, I really hope everyone in New York City is really hunkering down, and like I know it sounds silly because people are like, oh, tornadoes don't usually happen in big cities, and I've heard that myth before, and I'm just like, well, I mean, tornadoes can happen anywhere, which is scary, but especially in the United States, we're like the most prone to them because of the Gulf of Mexico. You got Great Lakes, and you got the Rockies out west, and you got all the upper level moisture necessary, and just everything is right for it. And you got the Pacific. It's a long story, but we're just very tornado prone. We're a tornado prone country in the United States. So I'm just gonna keep refreshing this because I feel like alright, I feel like something's gonna happen with New York City that's not gonna be pretty. I don't want to say that, but what I mean is like, tornado warnings issued and everyone's, getting out of the way. There's millions of people that live in New York City. It's very, very, dangerous if, tornado warning happens, I mean, anywhere. But especially New York City with a very, very high population. With this cell, by the way, right here. Oh, God, that was absolutely atrocious. Let's fix that. With the cell right here, yeah, this either needs to dissipate really soon, or I'm not trying to sound scary, but there could be really nasty results from the storm colliding with New York City. Whether it be an actual funnel on the ground, which with all those tall buildings, I'm sure it would be hard for the tornado to actually form itself properly. It'd probably remain a funnel cloud, but still, nonetheless, take your precautions if you live near New York City, especially to the west, near Dover, Mount Olive, and this is New Jersey, and obviously, New York, Manhattan is obviously to the east of here, by far, a little bit, so it's gonna be very, very, crazy just to see what's gonna be happening with that. So I'm just gonna keep refreshing this. Alright. Pleasant Hill. Alright, so it looks like we have a new one. A new tornado warning, and this is for... Alright. This looks to have come from... this is no longer New York City, by the way. This is in National Weather Service of Kansas City, Missouri. You can see damaging tornado. Okay. Alright, this is very important. This is very, very, very important. So, I'm gonna refresh this again. yeah, the only tornado warning they would be talking about is this one. So, if I'm not mistaken, at 8:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and I'm going to highlight this, all this, at 8:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Excelsior Springs, whatever. That place, if you guys can read that, because I can't. Excelsior Springs, moving due east, at 35 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard, damaging tornado, obviously. Source, now this is what gets me. Weather spotters have confirmed this tornado. So the one that was radar indicated from earlier is now been confirmed by weather spotters. So now it's been confirmed. It's extremely dangerous. Yeah, locations impacted include Lawson, Crystal Lakes, Excelsior. I'm just gonna. States that Woods Heights, Rayville, Mosby, Homestead, and Prathersville. Yeah, a large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. So I would assume they're either talking about a stovepipe or a wedge, because that's usually what's classified as a large twister. So yeah. Somehow I fell back 3 minutes. There's a significant dropout in the correlation coefficient. Oh no. Well, yeah, that's really not good. Wait. A lot of debris being wafted. Yeah, that is definitely not good. This is a very serious tornado in northern Kansas, potentially extending into southern Nebraska. This is going to be a very, very dangerous tornado, because if there's debris being wafted and the radar can pick it up, I can flipping guarantee you it's a very dangerous and deadly tornado. Like, no, I mean, an EF0 could do that, but it wouldn't show up, very much. It'd probably be like a few leaves or something, but that's it, because EF0s don't do much. But it's like, with this particular situation, if debris is being lofted and there's a significant dropout in the correlation coefficient, that's definitely not a good sign. So, yeah, I'm going to be monitoring this one very closely above all. The one in New York, I would expect that dissipates. I would hope that dissipates. So let's see here. Let's go to this cell right here, because this is the most dangerous cell of the night, I think. The most dangerous of the cells. So let's go here. Loop back 96 images. Alright. Let's see. Oh damn, I'm out of soda. I can't even. I'll probably have to go get some water in a second, but I'm gonna have to cover this regardless. So we got some dropouts, and then this comes along. It looks like as if it's getting rain wrapped. I saw that. I don't know if you guys picked it up. But once this updates fully, you can see a tornado, going along this path. So it should be right within Odell. It should be Nebraska now. This is 100% Nebraska. You got Barneston, Wymore. I'm gonna say Wymore. So a tornado warning should be confirmed with these locations right here. Now, I would probably exclude Barneston, because, that's probably just going to get the outskirts. But I would still give, this very narrow strip tornado warning, because this entire area has, potential to feel, tornado force winds up to 40, 50 miles an hour, extending outside of the twister zone. Or extending outside the bear's cage, which is like, the outskirts of the tornado and the RFD. Plus all the hail that's been happening with this cell as well. It's not even just the tornado. There's been a lot of hail happening with this, which, a lot of that moisture from the hail, has been fueling this particular tornado. So let's get some velocity images. So, yeah. Let's see here. The couplet is very intense. Yes it is. Base velocity isn't even all that menacing. Yeah, if we didn't have the dual pole, we'd have almost no idea what is happening from a distance. Yeah, that's really true. Base reflectivity. Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying. The velocity is quite ominous. Let's see here. Oh, yep, I flippin' knew it. I flippin' knew it, guys. Okay, yeah, this signature right here. If you guys don't think this is like a tornado, then I don't know what is, because this is a very, very ominous, signature. Now that whole thing's not really it, but the center of the rotation or the main circulation would be right in here, heading to the northeast into Odell, Nebraska. So Odell, Nebraska, is really gonna get hammered by this twister. And I don't mean that to be scary, but that is actually just the truth. This cell is extremely dangerous. You got hail threats up to the north in Diller and potentially Beatrice, while the tornado looks to be on a northeasterly trend this way, so it's going to cross right into Odell, Nebraska, and then potentially go up this way, just to the west of Wymore. Wymore. I'm just going to call it Wymore. Wymore, Nebraska looks to maybe get the outskirts of this. I'd probably give this about a good 40-50 mile an hour winds. Unfortunately, this doesn't look like a good situation. And if this holds itself together, this could reach Rockford, Nebraska. And Beatrice, like I said, is going to be like in the hail core and, still have some 40-50 mile an hour winds, which is still not good. It's no better, but, like I said, every area here should be under a serious, serious watch, because this is definitely a very dangerous situation, because, yeah. Let's see. Looks like there's 2 tornadoes on storm relative velocity. Oh god, the dropout is intensifying. What? Oh no. Oh, come on. No. Look at this. Oh my god. See how ominous that is? Yeah, Odell, I'm sorry, but if you live in Odell or anywhere near there, if you know anyone that lives there, please let them know about this, because this tornado is most likely 5-ish minutes away or less from Odell, Nebraska right now. It is 5 minutes or less, because this thing is heading northeast. It is screaming northeast. Wymore, actually, if you track this the right way, Wymore might actually get impacted as well if this tornado holds itself together. And, yeah, let me just... You said there's 2 tornadoes, or it looks like there's 2 tornadoes on storm relative. Okay. I was about to say. But that's still no better. That's not good. That's even worse. Oh, God. So, Rockford, actually, if you look at the trend of the rotation, it looks to be heading more of this way. And even storm tracking was suggesting that it's not heading this way, not up there. It's heading more to the east-northeast at like 40 miles per hour last I checked. So, yeah, this is definitely not a good situation. As I've stated over and over again, Odell is going to get hammered. Wymore is next if this holds itself together, especially to the south of Wymore. So I'd probably give it right about that. That would probably be my tornado warning. If anything, I got this whole area in here that would be, affected. Or, yeah... Anywhere within that range would be where tornadic force winds are possible, whether you're within the tornado or not, because this looks like a very strong and dangerous tornado. It's been confirmed by weather spotters and is extremely dangerous. It may be a satellite. Yeah, if it's a satellite, then it's a really large tornado. Like, I mean, you can have satellites with, like, stovepipes and stuff, because I've seen that with, like, YouTube videos before, but... Usually, it's most common with wedge tornadoes, especially if it's orbiting, like, completely around, if it's not one of those, like, suction vortices that's, like, going up the tornado, because I don't think satellite would be able to pick it up that well. But, yeah, this is, I think, the one that I need to be focusing on for the evening. This is extremely dangerous, and I should probably keep refreshing this just so that... Okay, see what I mean? Okay, so... I just updated it, and it looks like we have a crap ton more tornado warnings, so I'm just going to completely scratch what I just said about just focusing on that one cell, because it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, New York City. It looks like it's right on New York City. If you're looking over here, guys, this cell over here, or that little red spot, that is a tornado warning for New York City. So that is going to be extremely dangerous. It's going to be, you know, even if it's not a full-blown tornado, it's going to be very high winds. You know, the windows in the buildings may, you know, buildings may be experiencing some damage. The high-rises will probably just have some windows blown out, which is, I mean, I'm making this sound very, like, monotone and normal, but honestly, I'm tired. But here's the thing. This is actually, like, very serious. This is, like, super serious, especially for, like, New York. You got places in Kansas and Missouri and Oklahoma. And on top of the tornado warnings, you got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings right along this cold front boundary, which is, you know, obviously throwing everything off as well. You got, let's see, let's see, I'm gonna see if I can count the severe thunderstorm warnings. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, potentially 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. I think it's 21 right now. It looks like there's 21 severe thunderstorm warnings as of right now in the United States, on the continental United States. It looks like there's 21 confirmed tornado warnings. So, yeah. It seems to be chilling out a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, if you're talking about that satellite or the potential satellite. Yeah, okay, so this one, yeah, that's very interesting. I don't know why they took the tornado warning off of this one, because this is the primary one that I was looking at. Yeah, that's really bizarre. I mean, it looks like some of that green has started to dissipate, so we still got some very heavy reds. It looks like Barneston doesn't look like it's under tornado warning anymore, but I would still be very, very, you know, cautious of what's happening just to the southwest of Barneston, Nebraska. So, yeah. We're going to track the tornado warnings to the north. Actually, no, to the south, excuse me. It looks like we got some more that have developed. So we're going to do that with relative ease. Alright, so Salina, looks like there's some just to the east of Salina, Kansas. Alright, so Salina, you got that one, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, if I'm not mistaken, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. So if you go down 4, and then over 1, it looks like this is our first primary area of concern. Actually, no, I scratch that, go back. This would be it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. This would be the cell of interest right here. Yeah. So right by Woodbine, Kansas. Woodbine or Holland or Enterprise. Looks like, let's look at storm tracking actually. See what's going on with that. Yep, heading due northeast. Relatively same direction as the previous storm that I was covering. Let's check velocity with this one. See what we're getting. So, yeah. Seems like it's gusting out. Okay. Yeah, we really, really want that to weaken, so. Alright. Let's see here. Just trying to see what I can do here. Once this loads, I hope it loads. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is like, I don't know if this is just glitchy or what. I'm pretty sure this is glitchy. Yeah. I can't really confirm. Looks like from this specific radar if there's a tornado or not. However, I can check the National Weather Service and verify to see if anything's going on. So Hurley. Okay, so this is coming from Topeka, Kansas. The National Weather Service there. This looks to be in effect till 8:45. So this is in effect for roughly about 17 more minutes. As of right now. This is for southeastern Dickinson and northwestern Morris counties in Kansas, it looks like. Tornado and quarter-size hail are the main hazards with the storm. It is radar indicated. Still, nonetheless, I I would say take shelter, do what you gotta do, get underground, get to the lowest floor of your home. So, yeah, let's actually turn on storm tracking again. So, let's see, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, so in 10 minutes, this area of rotation right here, let's do that. This area of rotation right there, is going to be, here in 10 minutes, so just in the northeast of Woodbine in 10 minutes, and then in 20 minutes it's going to be here, half hour, and then 40 minutes. So this is the expected trend with this specific cell right now. So if you guys really want to know, let's see, I'm just trying to think. Okay, so we got those two. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, boop. Let's go back a little bit. Not really seeing a strong velocity signature with that one, which is a little weird. Maybe it's the wrong cell. I'll just re-look it up, I guess. Oh, long day. Long day. Long day. How long have I been streaming for? 40 minutes? I think we'll go for an hour this time again. I might do it for another 10 minutes. But like I said, this is a very interesting setup. Very, very interesting. So if we go up here, let's refresh this again because stuff is always changing. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, okay. I'm trying to see where this is. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to find it relative to where it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down 1. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 1. So this will be right here. This will be where the tornado warning is, apparently. So we're going to check velocity, make sure we're tracking the right cell. Let's go to the north, actually, because I saw some, looks like some stronger signatures here. Let's check HD reflectivity. Looks like it's heading out of the radar range, so we're going to choose, yet another, I guess, radar position to, capture the storm from. So, let's see here. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to be talking about this. So, Reed Timmer launched his probe into a strong tornado. I think it was the one in Kansas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I just saw the video actually before I started live streaming. If you guys have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, please look up, after you're done watching the stream, please look up Reed Timmer on YouTube, and his most recent video is him launching a probe 30,000 feet into a tornado, into a wedge tornado. I'm not even kidding. So, I mean, he's obviously doing a crap ton of research down there, so, I mean, that's good. We need better weather forecasts for those things anyway. So, yeah. Go on, Reed, yeah. Seriously, so, I may be laughing, but it's serious. It's very serious. So, alright, I'm trying to figure out where I should cover it next, because there looks like there's one to the south. I'm not seeing a strong signature for any one of these, which is interesting. Here, let's go to this one. This radar here, in Nebraska, it looks like. Okay, never mind. I think it just updated itself. Alright, yeah. Let's go to, not reflectivity. Alright, I'm already seeing some areas of interest. So if we go over one county just to make this a little easier to analyze, you could clearly see, almost had a stroke there, good God. As you can clearly see, we got, looks like 2 areas of rotation. So that's interesting. You got, bright pink and then some green. Actually, wrong area. It'd be right in here. And then rotation area number 2 could potentially be down here. And this looks to be, if I'm not mistaken, this is all in Kansas still. This is not Nebraska or anything. I think this is right on the border as well. So we got 2 very strong areas of rotation right here. Let's check to see if anything's happening in terms of updates. Okay. I'm just gonna try and see. It looks like this may have changed. Okay, A tornado warning remains in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Time for northwestern Riley County, and this has been issued by Topeka, Kansas National Weather Service. Again, so it looks like if you live in Herkimer, or just to the southwest of Summerfield, Kansas, or just to the north of Waterville, Kansas, then it looks like there's two very strong areas of rotation. I'll circle them again for you guys, right there and right there. So this will be number 1, and this will be number 2 down here. So let's just trash that. There we go. Let's go to HD once more and see what's happening with that. So Blue Rapids as well. There's definitely rotation with this. Definitely rotation. So if you guys don't know where I'm talking about, it'd be right here, just to the southwest of Blue Rapids, heading to the northeast. So if you live in Blue Rapids, Kansas, or just to the east of Waterville, or heck, even near Frankfort, just to the west of Frankfort, right in this region here, actually, screw it, right in here, roughly, then there is some very, very strong rotation heading your way. Looks to be radar indicated, I think. So we're just gonna see what's going on with that, and I'm hearing noises. Okay, anyway, I think it was one. Okay, it went over 34,000 feet before they lost connection vertically. Yeah, I know. Bro, I just wonder how much data are they gonna get from that, how they're gonna like interpret it, and how they're gonna publish it to, like, you know, National Weather Service, so they can plug it into like their models and whatever. Because I mean, I don't think it takes just like one of those rockets or whatever to honestly to do anything. You know, it takes a series of those kinds of experiments, maybe even hundreds, before we start noticing, like, a trend in the data before we can plug them into the models and make them more efficient when it comes to tornado forecasting and a ton of other things like flash floods and hailstorms and all that stuff. So yeah, let's do this. Let's refresh it as normal. It looks like there was a tornado warning in Missouri that I never covered, but it looks like it dissipated, so it was probably just from some very weak rotation. It looks like we have a very small one in southern Oklahoma. Let's go to that real quick, just to see what that's all about. So southern Oklahoma would be right in here. It would be this one. I can already see it. I can see a potential hook. Alright, so if we just play that. Alright. Alrighty here. So, well, it's a start, that's true. But I would definitely recommend a lot more rockets. Yeah. You know what? If we get more people in here in just a little bit, or maybe not, maybe me and Storm Sliders can talk about this by ourselves right now, on stream. But I, myself, have a very, very advanced project that I've been working on for months, that I've been working on. I already said that. That's going to hopefully launch sometime this summer. I've already launched numerous rockets with, test instruments, like with weather instruments and stuff. I mean, I could show you guys some footage or some images if you want. So, you know what? If you guys are watching this much into the live stream and you see this, then please get this live stream to 7 likes. Actually, let me check the like to dislike ratio right now. Hold up. I'm going to see something. How many likes are we at right now? Got 2 watching, 4. Okay, so you know what? I see your comments, Storm Sliders. I'll address it in a second. So we got 4 likes, guys. We got 4 likes. So if we can get this to 7 likes, I know that's a weird number, then I will do a video on my weather research project that I'm planned to do, or that I am currently executing, that will hopefully enhance weather forecasts and save lives in the future. I'm not even kidding. Like, no BS. Like, this is actually real. So, if you guys want to hear about that, please, Mr. Storm Sliders, let them know in the comments if you so please. But anyways, I will read your comment. I'm so sorry. Perhaps Joe Bonner can build them some rockets. Yeah. He actually, I mean, I know exactly who Joe Bonner is. Like, he's from BPS.space. Yeah. So, I feel like, I don't know, it would be interesting if I had a competition with Joe Barnard, with like, you know, building rockets that can like vertically like land like SpaceX and stuff. That'd be so cool if I could have like a competition with like Reed Timmer. I mean, not Reed Timmer, because I mean he's like actually doing that like for serious stuff like research. Even though like I mean I could, but I'd be on more the low end because I don't know as much as he does, and I haven't gone to college yet. So, oof. So, seriously, like, I would like to start a competition with BPS.space on building, like, model rockets and launching them and landing them and doing all sorts of experiments with them. I would love to do that, so if you could reach out to him, then, or if I could, then that would be nice. Or if one of you could for me, that would be nice too, but I don't know. Just an idea. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll go more in depth on this, you know, project, and if I get 7 likes on this live stream, if you guys are still watching somehow, which I am very surprised, unless you're Stormslayers, because he's a very, very amazing subscriber. So, anyways, let's get back on track here a little bit. We're tracking a cell in southern Oklahoma, near Comanche, or Empire City. This is in Oklahoma. Just to the west of Loco, Oklahoma. Yeah, looks like there may be some very small amounts of rotation, or, yeah. And I believe if there were to be any rotation, it would be right in here. Or specifically speaking, it would be right here, because I'm already seeing some bright greens. And usually where there's, like, this bright green, and, the, you know, even a little bit of red, you can see, this general area right here, just to the southwest of Velma, just to the southeast of Duncan, just to the east of Empire City. Wait, did I say southwest? I meant to say southeast of Duncan, yeah. And just to the northeast of Comanche. This is all in Oklahoma. This is all in Oklahoma. So, it looks like we do have some signature with that. But, yeah, it's relatively weak, so I wouldn't doubt if this tornado warning in southern Oklahoma, were to dissipate rather soon. Until then, we got okay, so I've covered this. I'm gonna make this smaller because I feel like that's way too thick. I've covered this tornado warning. I've covered this tornado warning, and I would say the majority of the supercells that are under severe warrant this evening, the majority of them are producing 60-mile-an-hour winds. You know, very heavy rain, since there's a lot of flash flood watches and warnings, so, you know, a few inches of rain, are possible in some of those areas, especially low-lying areas. I'd watch out for that. So some heavy rain, some very heavy winds, and some hail. Like I said, you know, I've already addressed some of it, you know, quarter size, ping pong ball size, but I haven't seen anything bigger than that, so that is definitely, something to keep track of as well. So, yeah, I guess. So, alright. Let's see, what are we running on? 52 minutes? Alright, we're gonna go for just a few more minutes. Yeah. Wait, what? They just released footage of the launch? Oh, no. I actually want to see this. Like, stand by, but, like, dude, I actually want to see this. They just released it? Hold on a minute. That is interesting. Alright. Stand by 1 second. I'm gonna, like, try multitask here. They, like, release... Where do they release it at? They release it on Twitter? Let me see something. Hold on. Where did you see that at? Because I would actually like to see that. Alright, Reed Timmer. Here we go. New video. Oh, you're kidding me! Wow, okay, you know what, guys? I'm sorry, but, like, I'm gonna be watching this. Holy cow. Yep, 14 minutes ago. Wow. Those are really strong ones. Okay, I'm just gonna try and, like, multitask and do this. Oh my god, I missed it. Oops. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Wow. What kind of motor did they use for that thing? Good god, that thing, like... Well, I think what it looks like is it may have used either an an E96 or one of those F12 motors. But I think the reason why it went so high is obviously because of the winds carrying it up the tornado and whatever. But like I said, if you guys want to see the footage that I am talking about, then go to Twitter, look up Reed Timmer, and you will see him there. So yeah. And I'm going to be addressing this through the live stream as well, up until the very end. If you guys want to hear about my own personal project that I'm working on, it's about like a rocket and, a bunch of other stuff that I'm working on, a little capsule that I'm working on that'll act as like a probe that'll go into like severe weather and stuff. Then please get this to like at least 7 likes, and I'll make a whole entire YouTube video about what I'm doing with like my severe weather probe. It's not like any other probe. Trust me, it's custom designed. I didn't find this off the internet. I made it up myself. So trust me, get me to 7 likes on this live stream right now, or in the next like day or two, and I will do a video addressing that project. Trust me, it's very interesting. So it's just like what Reed Timmer is doing, pretty much, just on a slightly larger scale, maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, there were like 2 people watching, and they saw me talking about it, and they were like, nope, and then they dropped out. I'm sorry. You should you should make a liquid rocket engine. Oh god. Oh my god. I mean, I've actually okay, this, I don't know if I can like legally say this. But I've attempted to make one. It never got completed, though. It never got completed. It was very small, and I never really had the right amount of, not income. I never had like the right budget to like to get all the like the parts and all that stuff. Just I don't want to share too much information on it, but I just it would be cool if I did, just have that liquid oxygen and then that kerosene and then just but like I said, I don't encourage anyone to make liquid rocket engines unless they work for NASA or SpaceX, and I'm dead serious. Or unless they've spent like an actual year in front of a computer constantly looking up what needs to go into a liquid rocket engine, like how to build it. Unless you're like those people, I do not encourage you to follow suit, because Joe Barnard, BPS.Space, has said it himself. Please do not make, liquid rocket engines like that. So anyways, rubbing alcohol or something like that. Yeah. No, what's really funny is that I've actually tried it with that. I have my own special fuel that I plan on making too. But this is down the line. Right now I'm using solid motors. So yeah. Anyways, so let's get back on track just a little. I mean, I've been on track, but alright, so latest update says tornado warning in southern Oklahoma has expired. Tornado warning just to the east of Salina has expired, and this one looks to have diminished in size as well. Still looks to be one in New York. So I think that'll be our last primary area of concern before we log off here. Yeah, this is looking extremely dangerous. If you guys don't know where New York is, it's right here where it says New York. I don't really think I have to circle it. You guys just know. So if I just... Oh my god. This is actually... Let's just see the hook on that. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This is not okay. Oh my god. Oh, come on. This is actually scary. Because, I mean, it looks like it's in the suburbs right now. Is this radar, like, radar confirmed or no? Hold on. Let me refresh this. The National Weather Service in New York. Okay, so this is radar indicated rotation. Okay. So, alright. Dangerous storm will be near. Alright, so it looks like it's affecting the suburbs right now. This is where it's going to be. This is the general track, 9:45, 9:55. So basically every 5 minutes, here it's about 10 minutes, but I don't know why that is. I got every 5 minutes it looks like. This is crazy. This may be a particularly dangerous situation if this storm, I'm not trying to scare you, but if this storm manages to hold itself together long enough and goes further east, like I said, holds itself together, then this could have extremely damaging effects on New York, or especially the suburbs. By the time it reaches like Manhattan, oh god, like it looks like a verified signature. You can see the bright greens and the bright reds. Oh god, this is really not a good situation. Please dissipate. Oh god. Okay. Anyways, check Jersey City. Okay. Jersey City. Let's just get on that. Jersey City. County. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna retreat. Let's see. Jersey City. Let's just check here. Okay, stand by 1 second. I'm gonna try and see if I can find this because I don't want to like mess something up. Wait, what? Huh. Okay. I just saw like a glitch on my phone. It just opened up and there was like a timer. Okay. Anyway, let's see where this is. Jersey City. So this would be, let me just check the region. Okay, so, no, oh, never, Jesus Christ, I need like a, it's literally right here. It's right in New York. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. Tornado watch is expired. I was just in New York. Oh, wow, nice. Hudson County. Oh, God, okay. Alright, I got you. I know. Hudson County, so that's right near here. Okay, what is going on? Alright, let's try that maybe. Alright, Jersey City, looks... Oh, that's weird. Okay, which radar am I using? Okay. Let's check the velocity on this. Velocity still looks like it's to the southwest, excuse me, sorry, southwest. So southwest obviously would be this way. I need to make this better. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make it like that. So it would be to the southwest of Jersey City as of right now. I already got some bright pinks. So if we go actually down here near Elizabeth and the suburbs, let's just see. Alright. Let's trash that. Let's go back. New province. Huh. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing a whole lot of green. So it may just be radar. Like I said, radar indicator usually doesn't mean much. But I would still take my precautionary measures if I were them. So, here, let's do that. Let's do that and see what happens. Alright, once this loads, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna give this a second. Actually, you know, I'm gonna reload this just so that it's not so hard. Yeah, I'm just gonna give that a second. Alright. Alright, here, let's see. Oh, good lord. Had a lot of impressions. Okay, so finally it loaded. I was just checking Twitter for some updates. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay. Any sort of rotation that I saw previously is now not there, which is odd, but okay. We're gonna just completely back out of that. Alright, let's go back to New York. This is so bizarre. Huh. Yeah, let's go back to the cell. I'm not really understanding. It looks like it weakened. In my opinion, it looks like it weakened. And you said the Twin Watch expired. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this. I'm so late. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. It looks like a good portion of it expired. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still got that one lonely tornado warning. And that one right there. It looks like it honestly got weaker. I'm not even kidding. But I still wouldn't doubt here. Let me go here. Hazard tornado. Is there any hail with this storm or no? Okay, so they haven't picked up any hail, and the reason why I know that is because it says hail 0.00 inches, so that means there's like nothing. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so tornado warning for Union City, northeastern New Jersey, Richmond County, and southeastern New York. Oh god. Okay. 10:15 looks to be going towards, or this will be 9:15 for Central Time, people. Huh. Okay, looks like they updated. Actually, did they? It was located over Clark or Plainsville, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. And it looks like the only hazard is a tornado. So besides that, they're either not like experiencing anything, or it's just, yeah. Check New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey is like, okay, I'm gonna check that. This looks to be, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Alright, back. This is a dire situation. Come on. Alright, so, New Jersey it is. Let's go to New Jersey. Okay, so, I see what you're talking about. Okay, so, if I refresh my page, with New Jersey, I got a severe thunderstorm warning for here, but it looks like, okay, this is really not good. Now, okay, there it is. Okay, I think the radar refreshed, because before, I didn't see this hook. You guys see that? Okay, this is, alright. Oh, no. Alright, this is really not looking good now. This is really not looking good. So, for you guys that live in northeastern New Jersey, right within this vicinity, and by the way, over here to the east is New York. I think this is the Hudson River right over here, so if I just draw that out, that'd be the Hudson. This would be New York to the east, over here, and this would be New Jersey all in, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, you get it. Basically, east of the, west of the Hudson is, New Jersey. That is a very terrible, arrow. So you can see in Elizabeth, Clark, Winfield, Linden, look to all be under, some kind of, yeah, this is a tornado warning for sure. You can see that hook is really well defined. Actually, that's not good. This is where the hook would be, right now. It says it's moving southeast, which would be this way. So looks like Clark and, let's see, Clark, Rahway, and Linden are all, in the initial path of this, rotation. I'm gonna keep on checking to see if this is, like, confirmed by, like, a weather spotter, which I would hope so. Yeah, I keep refreshing it. It doesn't give me anything different. There's no weather, spotters out there, apparently. Okay, so I think they did detect hail. It's less than about 1/3 of an inch, so it's about, less than penny size. Probably, maybe even just a little larger than pea size. So that looks like, yeah, this may have to be confirmed by weather spotters, because this is a very strong area of rotation. So if I go, this would be where the tornado warning would be, as of right now. So you got Clark, Rahway, Linden, and Winfield all in the tornado warning. And if you live down here in Carteret, New Jersey, it looks like right between the border of New Jersey and New York, or Manhattan, basically, with Manhattan's up here, like in this area. So, yeah, this is all, this would be the center of rotation right there, moving southeast, like I said, and like the, warning confirmed. We're actually going to go to, their radar, to the National Weather Service radar, and we're going to see what's going to be happening. I meant the PA watch, that expired. Let's see, here, let me refresh that. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, it expired? It still says, like, you said for Pennsylvania, it still says there's, like, a... Huh, okay. Maybe I'm just not observant. I don't know. But, yeah, look, I think maybe a portion of it expired? Yeah, okay, so you're talking about over, yeah, in Pennsylvania, so right here. Obviously, that's a really big circle, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't, see, I'm refreshing it, yeah, there's, let me check the, let me check this. Yeah, it still says it's under tornado watch. You said the tornado watch, right? Yeah, tornado watch is expired. That's interesting. Okay. So Liz, Galicia, Galicia? Please, okay. I'm sorry if I butcher your last name. I'm just gonna call you Liz. I'm so sorry. But yeah, there's your update. if you want to, go back in the live stream and get further updates, there you go. Yeah, New Jersey, right between New Jersey and New York, looks to be getting the brunt of what looks to be some very strong winds, potentially a funnel cloud. I wouldn't even doubt that because there does look to be a very strong amount of rotation. Yeah. Here, let's see what's going on here. Alright, Hudson County, we reload tomorrow, enhanced risk. Yes. And possibly the next day, I meant the PA watch. Okay, and that expired. Copy. Okay, so, guys, alright, so I'm just going to make my final few statements about this, and then I'm going to go over the outlooks for tomorrow and the next few days in terms of severe weather, just so I don't leave you guys in a cliffhanger of, oh my god, is he streaming tomorrow? Is he streaming the next day and the next day and the next, like, yeah. So, anyways, looks like, most of the tornado threats in Kansas have, expired for now. We still have a tornado warning, like I just circled right there, that little red spot. Well, that's a really bad way to indicate it, but you guys can hopefully see that, it's still in effect, and there is probably radar indicated rotation with that, but the one I want to specifically close out on is the one between, New Jersey and New York, because there's a lot of people that apparently are in the way of this. No, I mean, there actually is. Here, I'm gonna refresh this, actually, just to have it make more sense. Alright, so 8:52, it's now 9 o'clock. Did they update this? 8:57. Okay, let's see what the 8:57 one says. Oh my god. Yeah, alright, so this is gonna be going offshore relative. Actually, no, I think this is another. Yeah, this is another landmass here. Okay, never mind. So, confirmed tornado. This has to be confirmed. Come on. If this is not confirmed, I don't know what is. That is like the tightest rotation I've ever seen. I am not even kidding. What the literal. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go back here. Enhanced risk. Yeah, let's go to tornado. Actually, wait a minute. For this one, it says it dropped out. Okay, yeah. This is why I don't use this warning site. I use Pivotal Weather because it actually keeps track of like the tornado warnings and stuff properly. So let's go with tornado warnings most recently issued. So the one New York, oh god. So at 9:48 p.m. or 8:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm warning capable of producing a tornado was located over Clark or near Plainsville, moving southeast at 40 miles an hour. This is basically just the exact same warning that I just covered. But like I said, I'm going to take you back to this radar image again. Now, I don't know how much it takes to, notice this, but this is extremely strong rotation. If you guys can't see this, this is very, very, very strong, and it's heading southeast. Carteret looks to be getting affected just to the south. It's going to get scratched by this. There probably most likely is within a 75% chance some kind of funnel cloud or tornado confirmed on the ground. There hasn't been any sort of weather spotter, confirming there's a tornado on the ground. But according to this signature, I can almost reassure you that there is some kind of rotation that is very strong and near the ground. A lot of vorticity, a lot of that rotation at upper levels is really enhancing a lot of this a lot of this lift. So yeah, tornado would be right in here. The actual tornado would probably be right there. Probably wouldn't be that big. It would probably be about that. Well, that's probably about the same size, but whatever. And you got your core right on the outside with pea-sized hail. Looks to be heading southeast, like I said. So yeah, here, let's get off of that, and let's get on some velocity just to confirm this one more time. Yep, there it is. There it flipping is. You can see the bright greens, fixing that error. You can see the bright greens, and the bright reds right within this specific boundary right here, right near Carteret. Like I said, a tornado would be right in this area, just to the southwest of Carteret. Actually, more or less, probably over here. So this is a particularly dangerous situation for anyone living near New York, in New York, or in, like I said, in the suburbs like Carteret, Woodbridge. This is all in New Jersey, and they got, actually, wait, let me check that. Hold on, I might be getting that wrong. No, that's definitely New Jersey still. That's definitely New Jersey. Okay, so, let's check, alright. Weather.imbot. I can't tell if, that's clear air debris. Okay. Let's see. Web monitor, product browser. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright. Huh. Yeah. It's very, I don't know, that's very odd. I don't know. I really don't know. So, you know, I'm gonna actually save this. Like, I'm gonna keep that tab open. I'm gonna delete that because that's my thumbnail and where I do that at. So, yeah. So you know what, guys? I've covered, I think, what I needed to cover. Like I said, if you live in northeastern New Jersey, or in extreme southern Manhattan, or basically just very extreme southern New York, again, northern New Jersey, southern New York, or Manhattan, especially near these shore areas, there are tornado warnings within 50 miles of, you know, this particular location. Got, you know, Linden, Clark, Ratway. We got, you know, tornado warning right within here in Linden, Rahway, and Carteret. To the west, it looks like they may have issued another one on top of that. We're just going to check that. Oh, okay, you know what, Storm Sliders? I see what you're talking about. They finally took it out, okay. I guess it just took a while to update, because I was like, how did the tornado warning, the tornado watch expire? And then there it is. It's like, it's kind of gone. But you still got the tornado warning there. So it's mostly going to be moving offshore relatively soon, into open waters. So this is not going to have that much of a threat within the next, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it's not going to have much threat, or any threat, to anywhere. But like I said, looks like tornado watches are starting to expire, and, you know, tornado watches, warnings, flash flood watches and warnings, severe thunderstorm watches and warnings, appear to be dying off. So, let's actually get up in here. I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's anything either. So, let's go to weather.gov. We're gonna open a separate tab for that. Just so it's a little bit more simple. So, oops, let's go to that. And effective outlook, as always. You said tomorrow's there's an enhanced, and you are right. Okay, so, day 2, this is for tomorrow. We already know what's happening today. I mean, we just covered it. So this is for, today's, wait, what is, okay, I just had to make sure it's Tuesday, never mind. So tomorrow, Wednesday, which is May 29th, it looks as if we got an enhanced risk, running down from, northeastern Texas through, southern Missouri, going all the way from, central Texas all the way to the east coast. This is going to be very, very significant. Now, I wouldn't doubt if they had a moderate risk somewhere issued in here, because it's been happening it's been happening very frequently. You know, if they issue a moderate right in here in southeastern Oklahoma, parts of Arkansas, and northeastern Texas, I wouldn't be surprised either if they replace this enhanced with a moderate, or if they shift this enhanced south and have this to the further to the north. A moderate, I don't think is possible in Pennsylvania, but for you, Storm Sliders, since you live in Pennsylvania, for sure, this will be interesting. This may be a good day for you to perform some of those experiments that you were talking about, and get that probe that you've been working on, and getting that out there. So yeah, you can type in New York in the word box on that website. Okay, here, let's see. So that would be right here. Okay, let's look up New York. Oh, wow, okay, alright. Updates, tornado warning, tornado indicated. Oh, this is much better. Okay, alright. Cancels union, continues Richmond until 10:15. Oh, okay, alright. Gotcha. Spire Sphere Thunderstorm. That is... Wow. You know what? I might just use this for my future live streams. Let's bookmark that. Bookmark this page. Done. There we go. Alright. I did that. We're all good with that. So, tomorrow, looks to have an enhanced risk over on these states down here. I wouldn't doubt if there's a moderate. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be live streaming because I do have to give a presentation tomorrow, aka a TED Talk, because I'm in TED Ed at my school. And I'm giving a presentation on weather forecasting and why it needs to be better and how it needs to be better. We'll be talking about, you know, all the instruments, you know, drones, rockets, planes, everything that is required to make a better weather forecast and save lives, aka what Ray Timmer is doing right now. Yeah, I'm going to be addressing that tomorrow. I don't know how it's going to go. I hope it goes well. I'm going to be practicing a lot going through tonight and tomorrow. I have been practicing, so hopefully everything goes to plan. But until then, let's see if we can find day 3. Day 3 doesn't look to be too much of a concern right now. Only got marginal in Pennsylvania. Again, you may have a bit of a risk, a bit of a chance, I should say, for deployment. Looks like from day 4 through 8, there doesn't look to be any sort of severe weather risk right now. Predictability looks to be too low. So, you know what? Let's see. Alerts within seconds of alerts. That's my county is in the enhanced. Gotcha. I think day 3 could go up. Yeah, let me actually look back at that. I mean, yeah, it's weird that it goes from enhanced to like nothing. So I wouldn't doubt if this, you know, the marginal here. Let me pull this back. If the marginal actually gets expanded to like that, and then this marginal gets replaced by a slight. So this would actually be in all like yellow. A moderate, I don't necessarily think is possible as of right now, according to most of the models that I've looked at least. Maybe I need to like refresh them and look at. Well, I will be looking at them again. But until then, there's probably going to be you know, marginal extending from North Carolina through New York and, you know, Michigan, quite possibly, and then you got the slight right here. So that is my general prediction. You may have a marginal, that is the wrong color. You may have a marginal out here, since this looks to be a broad area. I don't know about down here. Maybe I might have some marginal risk down here in Texas and Louisiana. So I wouldn't doubt that. But anyways, let's just check the chat one more time before we get on out of here. Let's see. Heck, I think enhanced is possible according to... Really? Oh, well, they must have, well, they did update, they must have updated it. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, always gotta double check. You can't always just say, yeah. Alright, you know what? So, enhanced. So, where did it say enhanced for? Because, I mean, last I checked, it didn't say that, but, and I think, well, it was like a few hours ago, so it obviously did update itself. Yeah, where does it, I mean, is it for, where it says marginal right now, or is it somewhere out here where I don't know about? Let's see. Marginal. Yeah, marginal. I mean, the area is big enough, so I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, if they put, you know, marginal, then a slight, and then maybe a little bit, you know, of a moderate right in the middle there. So that is interesting. Okay. For the PA area. Okay, thank you. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep track of that. So tomorrow there's a chance that I will live stream. But there also is a chance that I may not, because I got a TED Talk and I got a bunch of stuff to prepare for. I got finals, and all that stuff. So yeah, if you don't see me live streaming tomorrow, it's because of finals and the TED Talk and a bunch of other stuff that I have to deal with. Yeah, I will probably live stream if this, you know, when this will change. I'm just gonna have to guarantee to myself that this will change right here. So I will most likely stream Thursday this will definitely go up, probably to a slight, or like Storm Slider said, enhanced in the PA area. So we're gonna be watching that very closely. You're doing a TED Talk? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. There's a TED club at my school, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing it at my school. I don't know how many people are gonna be there. I put posters all around the school about, you know, the event, so hopefully some people got the memo. But usually, I mean, attendance rates, I mean, I asked my members about it. They said the attendance rates were somewhat low the past few years. Like, only 20, 30 people showed up for, like, in an auditorium that could, like, support over, like, 200 people. So it really wasn't good attendance, but, yeah. But anyways, yeah, it is really cool. It is really cool. I think it'll be pretty fun. You know, it's gonna be very informative. I'm gonna try not be too nervous. I hope they have a podium, because I mean, yeah. I do best when I'm with podiums. That's a pretty big deal. Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, it really is, though. Yeah, I should say it. In my opinion, I hope that I can give more TED Talks, like, in the future, or just presentations on, like, you know, my projects and whatever. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff that I'm working on now. Right now it's confidential, but if you guys want it to not be confidential, then again, I've stressed this so many times. Please leave a like on this live stream. Get me to at least 7 likes, and I will do a video on my projects. While doing live streams also. So, you know what, guys? It's been a good run. Like I said, there will be severe weather throughout the rest of the evening. Not as intense as before, obviously, but just stay updated with your local weather stations. The National Weather Service in your area should have it covered. Besides me, they actually went to college and I didn't. Oh, well, not yet. I'm going to college, so I'm hopefully be fine. So you know what, guys? I think this is a good place to end it off. I really hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Do not forget to like this live stream as you go out. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, if you are genuinely interested in meteorology or my videos or any sort of stuff like that, you know, I'm not forcing you to. This is not like a, you know, a cult or anything. I mean, this is this is real. So, you know what, guys? I'm gonna sign off. Don't forget to like this video, like this live stream, and subscribe as you go out. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you got something out of this live stream. And I will see you guys, maybe tomorrow. But if not, I will see you guys Thursday. See you. See you, Storm Sliders.